I hope everyone is kind of taking note of how these little details, as they add up, are very important. And all of this detail work that's done in the first 5 minutes is all very intentional on the part of the writer. So I've heard from some of you that you are and have explored writing your own screenplays in the past. If you want to, at certain points during this class, outside of class time, go back to screenplays that you've written. Think about that first 5 minutes, specifically what character details are you selecting that are going to become really key as the plot goes forward. So now I want to kind of introduce to you some things that I feel I've observed as a writer and a watcher of movies. I think oftentimes the best movies start as not plays or books. They start as articles. There are many really successful journalists who have had their work, which could be 800 words, 1,000 words translated into this 90 or 120-minute movie. Two of my most favorite examples of this, if anyone's seen Saturday Night Fever, it started as a New York Magazine article that is incredibly epic. And if you want to read character description, that is like, mwah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This original article that Saturday Night Fever is based on, it is chock full of details about the way that these young people are living for Saturday night. The second movie that I think is a really successful transition of an article into a movie that came out pretty recently is this movie called The Bling Ring, based on a Vanity Fair article about this group of young women in LA who decide to rob celebrities based on what they find on their Instagram accounts. So we're thinking about writing, as a type of reporting, even when it's invented writing, right? I could make up a story about a woman who is a baker in Soviet Russia, and I could never know anyone who was a baker in Soviet Russia. That is happening just all in my own mind, hopefully with some additional research. But still, I want to present the events of the movie as they feel that they might actually happen. So that, I think, as a screenwriter means that you're starting from a place of realistic understanding of the who, what, when, where, and how of your story. Even if you decide later on that you don't want your audience to know the who, what, when, where, why, how of your story, you as the writer need to know those things. And yeah, that probably sounds like we're in, fifth grade English class. But the thing about writing is it is very, very foundational. And here is where I note that Jean has had a lifelong career in journalism where I've had very few articles published. Jean, do you want to speak at all to how you feel the structure of journalism kind of feeds into